Are you struggling to get your Chromium web browser to size correctly to its content? You're not alone. This is a common issue many developers face, and today we're going to solve it together. I totally get how frustrating it can be when your browser window doesn't adjust to the content. It can feel like you're trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. But don't worry, we will get this sorted out. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, how can I make the Chromium web browser size to its content when it opens? They mentioned that the browser currently has a fixed width and height, which is not ideal. Sound familiar? Let's dive into this. So what's the issue here? The Chromium web browser control needs to dynamically adjust its size based on the content it displays. This can be tricky, especially when it's embedded in an XAML window. But don't worry, we'll break it down step by step. And stick around. I have a great tip at the end that will help you manage your Chromium web browser more effectively. To begin addressing the user's issue, we need to adjust the size of the Chromium web browser to fit its content. First, the user should handle the size dynamically by subscribing to the loading state changed event. Next, the user should calculate the required size of the browser based on the content. This can be done by using the getBrowser method to access the browser's properties. After calculating the size, the user should set the width and height properties of the Chromium web browser. This ensures that the browser displays the content correctly. Finally, the user should ensure that the pop-up containing the Chromium web browser is also resized accordingly. This will make sure that the browser fits perfectly within the pop-up. Fun fact, did you know that the Chromium engine is used in over 60% of all web browsers today? It's a powerful tool, and getting it to work just right can make a huge difference. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution provided by a user involves dynamically adjusting the height of the CefSharp browser to fit the page content. They achieve this by listening for the loading state change of the browser. Once the page has finished loading, they execute a JavaScript function to get the document's height and then set the browser's height accordingly. Here's the tip I promised. Always test your browser size adjustments with different content types. This will ensure that your application is robust and user-friendly. And there you have it. Your Chromium web browser should now resize to fit its content perfectly. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks. And remember, a well-sized browser can enhance user experience significantly.